CFMOTO 675SR-R 2 weeks bike review. So the bike is after owning it for 2 weeks. It actually feels pretty nice. I found some missing parts that like bad parts for me itself. It was the this lack of the throttle over here we have, and a few other bits of having a bad placement for a headlights. So everything. Oh no, there's actually third part that is a moto play. That's what they call it for maps. It's very bad for me. And yeah, those three things that came up, and then the FN button that I have over here. I don't know what to do with that. My friend said that it is a button what you can bind anything on it. So yeah, that's fine. But otherwise, the bike itself is actually in very good condition, as we see over here. I'm gonna move over. Um, I keep it clean pretty well. I do clean it by hand, everything. Uh, it does have some few bits that has needs to be a cleaning, but probably you can't see from far away and through the camera. Uh, but yeah, otherwise, actually, the bike itself looks very nice. I go to bike meetings a lot. Well, not a lot, but I did go to few bike meetings, and they actually came. Well, a lot of people came up to this bike. Oh, this is the CF Moto. Nice to see one at least in real life. And like, oh, they look really good. And like, I get a lot of compliments on that. And you know, everyone, when you get compliments, you feel good. And yeah, but yeah, no, enjoying this bike for real. The bike sounds pretty nice as a stock one. Um, well, the reflect lights that we have on the wheels is actually they well, on the sides they're peeling off, which is shows me that either they were like stayed bad or it was just bad quality or something like that. I don't know, but something is wrong with them. But like, what can you expect? It's a Chinese bike. Yeah, so that's yeah, that's what it is. I have a one. Actually, let me check. I have a until the loading screen comes up. You know, you have 1,369 kilometers done. So I still haven't done my break-in service yet. I have a I have a break-in service booked in for this Saturday, I think, at 9 a.m., which I will have to drive 200 kilometers towards the dealership. Just because dealership told me that there was some dealerships around me that actually deals with CF Moto. But I went there. But the first time I went there, they had the bad service. Like, no, I didn't even went there. I just called them. They said they're gonna call me back because they don't know if they do that. Second time I called in, yeah, they said, here's my WhatsApp. Send me your bike details and your own details and stuff like that, and we book you in. He didn't even respond. Third time I went there, actually to the store, they said, oh yeah, the CF Moto doesn't have their own um, oil filters, so we don't know if we can do that anymore. Okay, I said okay. Give me a. Then they said they're gonna give me a call. I don't get it at all. I called in the dealer. I sent a message to the dealership. He said, "Can I come in for break-in service?" Yeah, he said. I said Saturday. Yeah, that's perfect. Come in 9 a.m. and yeah, that's it. I asked him what's gonna be the price. The price is expensive, but it's one from 150 euros to 200 euros, and it's pretty expensive. But yeah, that's how much for the break-in service. Uh, the bike itself is actually very nice. No problems at all yet. Well, we are only 1,369 kilometers in, so it's not that bad. Uh, but like for now, yet I don't feel any majors like crash or something like that. The engine is running well. It has all the power. No, I didn't see any oil. Like it doesn't burn that much oil. I didn't see anything like that. Everything is fine with the oil. Uh, the brakes are nice. The levers are, you can feel them. They're cheap. I don't know. I kind of like the texture of the brakes, but I know if I fell, that instantly goes down. What else I found out? I found out that this actually is a sliders. I don't know if that's real, but they're kind of like a sliders to protect the frame. That's what they say, but that kind of feels like a plastic. But yeah, what else? What else can I tell you about the bike? The dampeners. I don't know. I don't know. Didn't see any progress. Didn't haven't tried the dampener yet. Didn't try like to jam the wheel or something like that. The back seat, where you can put stuff in there. There's nothing there. There's no space at all there. I don't know why they made a huge ass space over here. It's like you can put a whole arm over there. I'm not gonna put it. I'm way too in a light hoodie. But yeah, and that's how it is. Stock exhaust kind of sounds nice, but when you rev it, kind of not gonna lie, it sounds like a vacuum. But I kind of like it because it's not that. The bike I had, MT-03, is actually was a loud bike. Well, I put on the exhaust and it was super loud, and I got pretty annoyed by it. Like, and now like it's just this one is like peace and quiet and stuff like that. You can enjoy. You do hear like engine sounds, I think, pretty much. But yeah, you do hear exhaust, and it's pretty nice. Like it's not that loud. It doesn't irritate your ears and stuff like that, and you can get used to it. What else can I say about this bike? I don't know about tires. Some people say they're bad tires and stuff like that. Yeah, sure, like they grab rocks and stuff like that. Otherwise, I still haven't seen any noticeable things that can happen. In the future, I will do more bike reviews. Probably, I will do a 1 month of having this bike as well. And yeah, so today we are having 2 weeks of owning this bike. So in 2 weeks, I already have a break-in service to do. I know some people say it's quick, some people say it's not quick. Yeah, that's it. What else could I talk about? I do like the headlights and all the stuff. Uh, in the app, we also have like a thing where if you have your phone and a key, there's like a function for wake up call. So if you come up from further away, let's say like just over there, like past that, and you come up over here, they would like the lights would switch on, like it's like you're turning on the ignition on, and it's pretty nice. But like you can only do it 2 times in 30 minutes. Or was it 30 seconds? And if you do, but I think it was 30 minutes, and then it won't do it for a while. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The chain, no problems. The power, everything is there. Um, I don't have that much experience with the bike, but I'm just telling you my review of the bike, what I feel it. So in 1,000 kilometers, like plus. But yeah, I s- I started getting used to a back pain that I had from the first trip. Much better, feeling much better now. Could go 100 kilometers probably easily without any back pain, and then probably later on I will still feel it again. But it's a sport bike. What do you expect? Like that. What else can you expect from a sport bike, right? You're always gonna feel a back pain. You're not gonna escape that if you wanna have a sport bike. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, the bike is still in peak condition, and I guess I'll be giving you a bike review in 2 more weeks to make it like 1 month of bike review. We see how much I can tell you more about that. Um, Actually, there is a one thing I want to tell you about. It's yeah, it's the map. They could make it like a CarPlay map. I don't know why they came up with that. Chinese could have done better. Like they have so many car Android Android CarPlay like car radios, like the CarPlay. Like they have a lot of stuff there. I don't know why over here they thought of making that you have to connect your phone to this bike and then it shows you the map, but you cannot turn off the phone to put in sleep mode. Otherwise, it's not gonna show you the map. It's gonna be if you have a navigation setup somewhere, it's gonna be showing only directions. Like in 20 kilometers, you're gonna have to take a third like a third exit on the roundabout, something like that. And then it's gonna be telling you stuff like that. That's it. If you have a headphones and stuff like in your helmet, and that's it. They could have done better on that. But otherwise, everything else it has so much technology in there. It's like one button click and the engine is on. You don't have to hold it. Um, I'm not struggling like my friends do of turning on my bike. They have to go like hard mode like that, click the button, give some gas, to turn on. I told them, get a brand new bike. But I can't- I'm just being cocky now in front of them. But I guess I will have to see that in case some problems comes up. But I have warranty, so the warranty is gonna fix everything for me, hopefully. But yeah, what else? I got some announcement as well. After break-in service, I'll be looking to upgrade my exhaust. I don't know which one yet, but uh, I guess I'll be changing the whole pipe and stuff like that. And hopefully get some good sounding. And yeah, that's it. That's it. I just want to say thank you for watching for this 2 weeks of review of 675 SRR CF Moto. You know, and that's it. That's all I have to say. So thank you for watching, and I see you guys next time.